Carletonville. We are joined by our reporter, Manqoba Mchunu. What have been the developments since you spoke to AM News, Manqoba?
Well, Refilia, so far what we've been told so far by the mine official is that there has certainly been some progress in trying to reach those trapped miners, but they're saying at this point that they do not know how long it will take before they actually reach the panel in which the miners are trapped currently. They told us that, though, it's been very difficult to try and conduct this particular search and rescue, as they say that the rockfall has created very dangerous conditions underground, and they're saying that still, even now, those rescue officials are still working tirelessly to ensure that they do try to reach those trapped miners. At this stage, they're saying that they do not know what is the condition of those miners. The last time they spoke to some of these miners was yesterday, to one, in fact, of those miners, which they managed to speak to through a rock. They said that that miner managed to speak to the search and rescue officials, and they believe that he's still alive. But at this stage, they're not ruling out the possibility that, they might be in a dangerous situation, since it's been almost 26 hours now since those miners were last seen, since that rockfall happened yesterday, and they're hopeful that at some point this afternoon they would reach those miners that are left behind. But I'm just going to grab quickly an official from AMCU, officials who I see here close to me. I'm now joined by Mr. Nati Matunjwa, and Mr. Nati, just to say to us, to explain to us currently, according to what you know as AMCU, what is the current situation in terms of the search and rescue operation?
At this point in time, still the same. Then these people are still not being found underground, and therefore we still hope. We still hope that they are going to, because it's very difficult to getting in to that particular place because of the following conditions that have been observed by the team that has gone underground yesterday. Yeah.
You are one of those people who went underground, or
the team that went underground through the following. What they found there, they found that the traveling way packs was not up to standard, and the roof bowls, which is one of the supports, were missing, and then the ground conditions are very bad, and there has been a numerous of a fall of ground in the same surroundings of that particular place before the 25th of the 2017.
So are you saying that the situation, the conditions there are not safe enough? Are they dangerous for miners to work in?
Yes, it's very dangerous, because it shows before the 25th where the seismic event occurred, and it has happened before, the same seismicity around there, and therefore we should think those people should not supposed to work on that particular place because of unsafety for that place.
Have you raised this before with the mine to say that those conditions are not safe, and what was their response?
And then the branch leadership, the branch leadership has raised that issue to the management.
And are you going to allow, going forward, your members to go in that particular panel to work there if you say that the conditions are not safe at all?
Yeah, what we are going to do, we are going to go to do the investigation. Then when we find out, when we find out that that particular place is not conducive for the people to work there, then we will request the harmony then to stop that particular working place so that the people cannot go in there.
Have you been at all in contact with the families of those who are still trapped, and what is the sense from the families? How are they feeling at this stage?
At this point in time, there's a group of our members that has gone with the company to inform them. Then we're going to get the feedback from them. What are their position at this point in time? Because they are still there. There's no information at this point in time.
It's been over 26 hours since they were trapped. From yesterday at 10:30 in the morning. And we know that there's limited oxygen supply. The miners said that they've tried to provide some sort of compressed oxygen into the mine shaft. But are you hopeful at all that they're still in a good condition and that they might still be alive?
At this point in time, we cannot say that they are still alive because of the confined of that particular space and the temperature that is there, which is above the 32.5 degrees Celsius, which is not the mine standard, and therefore, obviously, the heat of that particular place can make us to doubt whether they are still alive or not.
Will you be holding the mine to task with regards to this particular incident?
Exactly. Exactly, we are going to hold them into task because this is their responsibility to make sure before the workers are going into a working place, they make sure that the particular place is safe for the people to work.
Thank you. That was Nathi Matunjwa, who is one of the AMCU local regional officials who's here at the mine following that rockfall that happened yesterday. And certainly we have been told that mining operations here remain suspended due to that incident that happened. But how long this particular rescue will take at this point is not clear. But officials are saying that they're going to continue until they have rescued all 5 men. And we are here again hearing from Mr. Matunjwa saying that there is still hope, but he's saying that with the conditions down there, he's very doubtful whether they will be found in a very good condition or if they are alive at all. So at the moment we're still awaiting an update from mine officials, and they're saying that they could provide an update to us at about 4 p.m. this afternoon. It's back to you in studio.
Thank you very much. That was Manqoba Mchunu reporting for us from that mine. Stay tuned to SABC News as well as SABC News Online for updates on that rescue. Stay tuned. PM News is back after the break.